What I have here is an Aroma beam sold by Green Air Scents. I'm going to show you what you get in the box. You get the Aroma beam itself. You get a wall bracket, which can be used. You don't have to use it. There's several ways to mount this, and I'll show you that a little later. You have a power cord. You have a key to open the machine. And you have screws and hollow wall mounts.
That would be for the bracket, most likely,
Yes.
if you're going to mount the machine. But from what I understand, most people don't need to mount it unless you're in a high traffic commercial area where you need it on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is you have options of mounting it. It can be set on it, for example, a table, up on a shelf. It can be mounted vertically this way on the wall. You can mount it on a wall bracket. That would be mainly for commercial applications.
Yes.
And you can mount it under a counter by mounting screws here.
And that top flap comes off in order to do that. You just pull it up. But most people that we have that use these, they put them on the floor as long as it's not on carpet or something, because the air flow has to flow under it.
Right.
Or on a table, so
Most
it's
of
more
them,
mobile.
yeah.
Most people do.
Yeah.
Okay. Very simple to use.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the machine with the key. And what you've got in here is slots for a fragrance bar. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the power cord and this goes through the back.
Got it.
And it goes in this little channel here. You plug it in right here. Straight in. And you put this down in the channel. You can use a screwdriver or something to push it in also. And then in the back, where the power cord goes through, and with the key,
If you desire a clamp, you can put it in there, but it's not totally necessary.
It secures the cord a little.
Yeah. So you put the cord into the little insert, push it, and then that clamps into the hole in the aroma beam. Perfect.
That.
Okay.
Now I will insert a fragrance bar. These are pre-wrapped. I unwrapped it for demonstration purposes. And the bar goes in these slots.
And you start with one, but if needed, later you can add another and another.
Mm-hmm.
And as you add them, if you're putting a newer one in, you move the first one back one and then put a new bar in, and you just progress on down. You probably never need to use more than 3, right?
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay.
So I'm going to close the machine, and this is actually Bluetooth, activated on your Bluetooth on your phone. You can set it for intensity, the time you want the machine to come on, and
Yeah.
what else?
So the intensity goes from like maybe let's say 10 to
10%
to 99%. So that's how often it would come on to give it more fragrance in the air.
It will, at the lower ranges, it will come on for a few minutes and then go off. At the higher range, it'll be on all the time.
It'll be on most of the time then. Okay, and so we do have the Bluetooth instructions, which are really easy. You just download the app, whether it's an iPhone or an Android, and then you can just follow the instructions. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yes, it is.
All right, perfect.
Most people are familiar with Bluetooth applications now.
Yeah, we find that most of our customers are pretty sensible, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, good sense.